Dublin's most expensive tourist attraction gives you something for free that costs €8 everywhere else in the city. A perfect pint of Guinness in a bar, 7 stories high, with the entire city beneath your feet. But here's what 70% of tourists get completely wrong. They rush through in 60 minutes, miss the best parts, and leave wondering if €30 was worth it. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to maximize every minute and every euro. Because there's one floor in this building that most people skip entirely, and it happens to be where you learn the skill that impresses everyone back home. I'll show you that floor in a moment, but first, the basics you need before you even buy a ticket. The Guinness Storehouse sits at St James's Gate Brewery, where Arthur Guinness signed a 9,000-year lease in 1759 for £45. Tickets at the door cost €32. Online, €26. That €6 difference isn't just about money, it's about time. Door ticket buyers wait 30 to 45 minutes in high season. Online Fast Track gets you in within 5 minutes. Here's the timing hack nobody tells you. The building opens at 9:30 a.m. Be there at opening. By 10:30, you'll be at the Gravity Bar on the 7th floor completely alone. Every other tourist arrives between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. when it's absolute chaos. Secret number 2. Check the Guinness website for early bird tickets. Sometimes, morning slots between 9:30 and 10:30 drop to €22. The building closes at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. in July and August. Average visit takes 90 minutes, but I recommend blocking 2 hours. You'll see why. You walk in and immediately look up. The entire building interior is designed as the inside of a giant pint glass. 7 floors spiraling upward around a central atrium. It's architectural theatre. At ground level behind glass, you'll see the original 9,000-year lease signed by Arthur Guinness. Think about that. Now here's the first mistake tourists make. They spend 20 minutes reading every panel on this floor. Don't. You've got 6 more floors above you and the best stuff is waiting. Take your photo with the lease document. Appreciate the atrium. Move up. Because on the first floor there's a bar. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you should not buy anything there. The reason will save you €8, and it's connected to what's waiting on floor 7. First floor breaks down the 4 ingredients that make Guinness: barley, hops, yeast, water. You can smell each one in interactive displays. Now, about that bar, here's why you skip it. Your ticket already includes a free pint at the Gravity Bar on floor 7. Spending money here is just impatience. Save it. Keep moving. Second floor shows the brewing process. Large fermentation tank replicas, video screens, technical details. Honest truth. Most tourists walk through this floor in 3 minutes. If you're fascinated by how beer is made, stay and watch the videos. If you're here for the experience and the view, keep climbing. But if your goal is the Gravity Bar, this floor won't slow you down. Because floor 3 is where things get interesting. This is where you learn something that will change how you drink Guinness for the rest of your life. And most people rush past it in 5 minutes. Third floor. The tasting experience. Here's what they teach you. Most people drink Guinness wrong. You don't just gulp it, there's a method. First, look at it. Notice the separation between the dark liquid and the creamy head. Second, smell it. Bring the glass to your nose. You should get coffee and caramel notes. Third, small sip. Hold it on your palate for 3 seconds. Let the flavors develop. You'll taste dark chocolate, subtle vanilla, and roasted malt. This floor also offers tastings of different Guinness varieties. Here's the move. Spend 10 to 15 minutes here. Actually taste. Don't just drink. This is where casual tourists become people who understand what they're experiencing. And it's free with your ticket. Fourth floor, advertising history. Guinness has run some of the most iconic ad campaigns in history. The 1920s posters claiming Guinness is good for you, doctors recommending it to pregnant women for iron, completely banned today, obviously. My advice: don't spend more than 5 minutes on this floor unless vintage advertising genuinely excites you. The next floor is where the magic happens. Floor 5. This is the floor I promised you, the Connoisseur Experience, also called the Perfect Pint Academy. This is where you learn to pour your own Guinness. And let me tell you, it's harder than it looks. A perfect pint takes 119.5 seconds, 2 stages. First, pour at a 45-degree angle, filling the glass 3/4 full. Then you wait, the surge and settle. Watch the bubbles cascade down the inside of the glass. That takes about 90 seconds. Then the second pour, slow and steady until the creamy head rises just above the rim of the glass. Done correctly, the head should be exactly 1 inch thick. They give you a certificate with your name on it. And that pint you just poured? It's yours, free. Here's why this floor matters. In Ireland, pouring a proper Guinness is a respected skill. Bartenders train for it. Allocate 15 minutes here minimum. Get your photo taken while pouring, post it. This is Instagram gold. Now floor 7, the Gravity Bar. This is why you came. 360-degree views of Dublin from the highest bar in the city. Trinity College to the south. The River Liffey cutting through the centre. Phoenix Park to the west. The Dublin Mountains beyond. Your ticket includes 1 free pint here. Here's what nobody tells you about this moment. You're holding a pint that would cost you €8 in any pub below you. You paid €26 to get into this building. So technically, you paid €18 for everything else. The history, the tasting, the pouring experience, the advertising, and this view. When you break it down like that, the math changes completely. Timing strategy for Gravity Bar. If you arrive at 9:30 opening, you'll be up here by 10:30. Empty. Perfect. If you can't do that, avoid 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Absolute chaos. Now the insider knowledge that separates smart visitors from everyone else. Tip 1. Don't try to read everything on every floor. You'll burn out by floor 3 and rush the best parts. Skim. Stop at what genuinely interests you. Keep momentum. Tip 2. Hidden photo spot. Ground floor atrium. Stand at the center. Point your camera straight up. The spiraling pint glass shape creates an incredible symmetrical shot. Barely anyone takes it. Tip 3. Connoisseur Bar on floor 5, next to Perfect Pint Academy. They serve premium aged Guinness variants for extra cost. Skip unless you're a serious beer collector. Tip 4. Small outdoor terrace behind Tattoo Bar on floor 1. Most tourists miss it. Quiet. Good for a breather if the crowds get overwhelming. Tip 5. Avoid weekends if possible. Saturday and Sunday draw massive crowds. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are quietest. Here's what I realized standing on floor 7, holding that pint. The Guinness Storehouse isn't really a beer museum. It's the story of a man who in 1759 bet everything on a recipe, who signed a lease for 9,000 years because he believed that strongly in what he was building. So when someone asks you if €30 for a beer museum is worth it, the answer isn't about money. It's about whether you want to just see Dublin or whether you want to understand what made Dublin. Would you pay €26 to pour your own perfect Guinness and drink it above the city? Tell me in the comments. If this guide helped you plan your Dublin trip, subscribe for more stories from extraordinary places.